Hey, what's up all people out there? Ever since my first set of videos on this lovely high value microphone, I'm getting questions pretty much on a daily basis about people buying this mic and they're having trouble hooking it up. I don't think they understand the concept of a condenser microphone and how to run it properly. I'm no audio expert, but I have been doing good trying to answer your questions as well as possible. It's kind of hard to troubleshoot everything, so in this video I'm going to try to answer every possible scenario question that I can think of or that I can remember from the comment section. Alright, first off, some information about the mic. You're going to get your microphone, you're going to get this cable right here. You have an XLR in and a 3.5mm jack. You cannot plug in your mic, plug this to your computer, and have it work. This mic is a condenser microphone. It needs 48 volt phantom power. So you're going to need some sort of power source to power the mic for it to run. So your first and most basic way of hooking up your mic is running your mic into a little power box or just a phantom power supply. So it's not actually an audio interface. We'll get into that later. But a little power box, it'll probably look closer to this. This is just a little more advanced version because it has some audio settings. This would be a soundboard or an audio mixer. But this is just a power supply basically. So you're going to have a button or a switch on it somewhere to turn on the power supply. The Behringer PS400 is an example. And you're going to plug your mic into your power supply and run your power supply to your computer. Now the problem is these don't come with software. When you buy an audio interface, it'll usually come with software and it'll automatically sync with your computer. This won't come with software, so you're likely using some of your own recording software, and what's happening is that your recording software is by default trying to use your built-in computer's mic. So you've plugged your mic into your power supply, let's say your PS400 for example, then you've run your power supply into your 3.5mm or your headphone jack in your computer. Now with Windows 8 this is very simple because when I plug in my 3.5mm jack, you'll notice in this corner, so it'll automatically recognize that I've plugged something in and it'll give me an option of what to select. So what did I plug in? Headphones? No, I plugged in a mic. So my computer and any program I use will now automatically use the external mic that we've attached, the BM700 or the NW-700. If you don't do this, like I said, your laptop has a built-in mic, your software, whatever you're using, will automatically try to use the built-in mic. If you're not using Windows 8.1 or above and you have this cool automatic feature, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to help your computer recognize the mic. This is the most common issue I'm seeing. You're plugging it in and your computer, like I said, is still trying to use the built-in mic. So just let me give you an idea. So what you're going to want to do, Windows 8.1 has this screen, it's like your command screen or your home screen, whatever, and you have the ability to search for different settings and stuff. So I'm just going to search microphone, and it gives you the option right here, set up a microphone. So I'm going to click that. Now here are your options of what to set up. Very easy. I'm going to set up this type of microphone, and you go ahead through your different settings and it'll help you set it up and make sure it's running correctly. If you don't have Windows, let's say you have Windows 7 for example, that you don't have this screen, then you're going to have to go into your control panel, find your microphone settings, and manually actually set up an external microphone so your computer recognizes it. The other way to hook it up, and probably the easier way to hook it up, is with an audio interface. Now this is the M audio. They're all different brands and kinds out there, much fancier ones than this. This is a very basic one. But this will come with 48 volt phantom power. It'll supply the power, but this will also come with some kind of recording software. This one came with Pro Tools. Okay, so when I plug in this plugs into my computer then for USB. So it's very simple to hook up. I plug my mic into one of these jacks. Here's your dedicated mic jack with this one, but it'll work for either the 1/4 inch or XLR. And then you run your USB cable into your USB port on your computer, and your software automatically picks up your microphone. So essentially they sync together, and you don't have to do any setting up within your computer for it to recognize that your microphone's attached. That is the easiest option, the most foolproof way to do it. The only issue with these is that these systems usually cost a little more because you're getting the software, you're getting the support, and the boxes cost a little more as well. The way I run my microphone is I use both. I like all the audio control I have with this box. It has a built-in effects processor. I can add chorus, reverb, flange. I can add any of those settings. I can adjust volumes very nicely and conveniently. I like this setup. So I run my microphone here. I plug my microphone into my mixer, and then I run my mixer from the phone's jack into my interface. Then I run my interface into my laptop. So it's just a chain that runs from mic to here to here to my laptop. And the same thing. We have all the audio control of this, but we have the simple connection of this box and using the M-Audio software. So it's a very simple way to do it. So assuming all your cables and everything are quality and they're working fine, there's no loose connections, following the instructions I just gave, you should be using your mic in no time. You should have no issues unless there's an actual problem with your mic itself, which is very unlikely. So if you follow the steps I showed you, helping your computer to recognize the mic, or if you have an interface with software, you should be using your mic in no time. There should be no problems.